feel any undue pressure, but Kevin Durant was watching intently as you were doing that breakdown. And we welcome Kevin Durant in now to the show. Kevin, thank you for stopping by. And I saw as you were getting mic'd up, you're watching Tim break these things down. You're a studier of film. What do you think of my man Legler's skills with a touchscreen?
The legs should be out on the court, man. He should be out here teaching some of us what to do out there, man. That was some good analysis right there.
Hey, listen, I agree. I will hate to lose him, and I know I'm going to one of these days because he's going to be coaching. But your performance was spectacular. Congratulations. I know that you were one of the most thoughtful critics. You said last series that there were games you didn't feel you were yourself. So over the course of these last couple of games, how satisfying is it, Kevin, to be able to impact these finals games the way you have?
Well, I'm just doing my job, trying to give effort on the defensive side of the ball and rebound as much as I can, and offensively just be aggressive when I have it, play within the flow of the offense, and, just try to help the team win as much as I can outside of just scoring the ball. So it's been a tough playoffs for us as far as just an up and down roller coaster. But I like where we are right now, up 3-0 in the finals with a chance to go back to back. I'll take that.
Obviously, the shot at the end of the game is going to be talked about a lot. We've shown it already a bunch. But I want to ask you about a couple of shots before the end of the first half. You get an and one, and then you hit a three before the half ends. And that cuts what was a double-digit deficit down to 6. Kevin, how significant was it, in your opinion, to basically reduce the impact of how well they played? Because they were great, but you cut that lead to 6.
Yeah, man, we know it's a 48-minute game, and, the end of quarters are always the most important, especially in the playoffs. And we knew this team came out with a lot of energy and was feeding off their crowd, and we just, I just tried to do my best to, inject myself into the game with my aggressiveness on the offensive side of the ball, and shots went in for me, and we was able to get a little bit of momentum going into the half.
How much of an advantage is that, just to know that you have the ability to avalanche people the way you have, and you did it to Houston a bunch, and it has to be in Cleveland's head that, oh God, we played really well, but man, in 2 minutes they could have the lead, and you basically did. You guys came out and very quickly you had the lead. I just wonder what having that hammer in your back pocket is worth, even if it's not being used.
Well, the beauty of the game is the movement and the way you play off of each other, and I think we do such a good job of, not being too predictable out there. We might hit Draymond for a dunk, or get Andre in there for a slip, or Steph and Klay hitting threes, or I'm coming off shooting the mid-range. So we just try to be unpredictable and use everybody on our team, and I think that's to our advantage when we move the ball. That's beautiful basketball. That's why the game is. That's why we play the game, is to kind of play off of each other, and we know that we always got that in our back pocket along with good talent. So, we want to try to have a good balance between the both of giving it to our best players, but also playing within the team concept. So I thought tonight we did a solid job of both.
Earlier, we had some sound from JaVale McGee, and he said of you, you're just living the dream. And last year when you and I spoke after you won, it was obviously the first time here. A second time through, just your familiarity with all that comes with this and the level of comfort and this type of performance, I mean, does all of that speak to how a performance like this comes together? Because it looks easy, I know it isn't, but does it all come as a byproduct of just sort of where your game has evolved to?
Yeah, and I just think it's the work that you put in, all season that prepares you for this moment. I think, just sticking with my routine every single day as a basketball player, just trying to come in and get better every day just come in with an open mind and work, and just be open to teaching from anybody on our coaching staff. And I think just staying settled into that, it keeps me focused on what's important, and that's just playing ball every day and getting better and keep always learning. So now when I'm at this point, the experience that we went through last year can help me out this year, just knowing what to expect from games and runs and being on the road, and just so much that you go through, you just gain experience.
Last quick thought, and I appreciate your time and patience with me here. The shot you make at the end is what will be on loop on all our shows all night and all morning long. But it's just part of the performance. Is that the shot, that the moment that's the most satisfying of this entire evening, or is there something else in particular that you'll take that you enjoyed the most about what you were able to do?
I just love our poise throughout the game. I love how we stayed with it no matter what. Nobody didn't really, splinter. We just stayed together, especially when we were down. A couple calls didn't go our way. We felt like, and we just kept playing. You know, Coach called some great sets. I think it was just a whole group effort tonight. You know, shots might not have went in from Steph and Klay like they normally do, but they came out and played great defense. They moved the ball. We moved our bodies and allowed everybody else to be effective. So it's good when we just all working together from coaching staff all the way to the last player on the bench.
That was pretty deep and a pretty big moment right there. That was and quite a reaction. That's just sort of what you do, and it was a hell of a night, Kevin. Thank you so much for stopping by. Congratulations and good luck.
Appreciate that.
One more. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, man.